everyone, Sophia here from My Great Challenger. Welcome back to my channel, and this is day 29 in my 30 bags in 30-day declutter challenge. Just when you thought I was done with the basement, I come up with another nook and cranny I need to take care of. So right behind me, there's a door. There's actually two doors. One has access to all of the bins for seasonal decor. The other one is in the same room, but it's the tank room, you know, where we have the big oil tank. And right above it, there's a shelf. There's a few boxes there. Most of the boxes are memorabilia boxes. I need to go through them today. It's going to be very difficult because memorabilia is very important to us as a family. I've been collecting bits and pieces here and there from the kids, from Scott's, from myself, from the family. What I want to do, my goal today, is pull out the pictures from the boxes and bring them upstairs and then sort through all of the things that I've been keeping and only and reduce the boxes, perhaps even just have a box for everybody. I don't know. We'll see how much I can let go of. It's going to be very difficult. So I see you in a second. Day 29. So this room, in order to access it, I gotta move the sofa, okay? And I don't know if you're gonna be able to see a lot. Let me turn the lights on. I gotta access from the other side. That's all right. Okay, so there's stuff in here, guys. Here's the first box. It says Edward on it. This is fabric. I got a bunch of empty containers. That's fabric. The empty containers, you can't see, I know. That can stay. Alright, here's more stuff. Okay, here's Scott's. This is Williams. Oh boy. Bunch of DVDs. Scott actually went through the DVDs yesterday and he let go of most of the DVDs because you know what? This stuff is on Netflix, on Amazon Prime, on demand. You can, you know, it's not difficult to, if you really want to watch, I don't know, say Harry Potter, you can find it and stream it, so we don't need that. Okay, last one is family, and that's the biggest one, or the heaviest one. Alright, let me put everything in front of me and go through these boxes. I say it again, this is going to be very difficult. So as I mentioned a second ago, Scott went through all the DVDs yesterday and he left us with this, which is not a lot of DVDs, and there's some space here. So I'm looking at what he's keeping, and he's basically keeping all the James Bond, all the Batmans, the Bourne Identity, and everything that's Pixar. Okay, the Abyss. Alright, so I get the idea. It's basically he's keeping all our favorite movies. So I'm gonna go through this. Obviously, we're going to keep the Star Wars. This is not memorabilia, I know. Okay. This. Here's a James Bond. Harry Potter, we're not going to keep. I could actually sell this. Okay, here's another James Bond. Here's another Star Wars.
Your tongue somewhere, don't know what to say. Stop and run around, oh you act like a kid. I am not your mama, just admit what you did. I got enough to do, then hang around and wait for you to grow up and be responsible. It's
letting go of all of this and this. So what we're going to do is sort through the ones that are still good and probably put them in marketplace. So I'm done with that. Okay. Scott Memorabilia. You know, it's mostly pictures. Like pictures of a ship. More pictures. There's a folder in here. Aha! That's his crossing of the equator. So I need to bring that upstairs. Okay, so all of his pictures. You know what? Yeah, Scott is a sailor. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these boxes, the one that says Scott, because it's the one that's released, and I'm just going to put pictures in there. Scott's grade school homework and drawings. That definitely needs to stay here. But I'm going to make a box of pictures. And that box is going to go upstairs. So these are Scott's old photo albums. So that goes in that box where I'm doing pictures, and I have one container that can go. So anything that's picture, like I was looking for these. Okay. Alright, anything that's picture has to go upstairs, remember? Man, was I organized. I don't think you can see, but yeah, these are all pictures. So that has to go upstairs, because they need to be rescanned. Okay, now this is real memorabilia. This is my dad's birth certificate. These are more pictures. Okay. That's a kid memorabilia. Alright, so this is going to be Scott and Sophia's memorabilia. How about that? Okay. These are kids' pictures. Memorabilia that belongs to Scott or Edward. Okay. Don't need this. This is all the stuff that I brought in here from the office declutter, so that goes in here. These are pictures, more pictures, more pictures. Okay, that's memorabilia. So you're probably wondering, what do I consider to be memorabilia, right? Okay, memorabilia would be things like, you probably have no interest in that, but you know, like I used to do big events, and like this is a menu that I created for the big event. So I have all the pictures and stuff that goes with it. These are pictures of things like this. What's that? That's my yeah, this is like all the proceedings for me to become a US citizen, so that goes in memorabilia, right? Okay. These are all pictures. Here's a neat picture of Scott and I at our wedding. This is the one I like the best, but this one is like a third generation. Oh, by the way, some of you said that what you do is that you take a picture of a picture with your iPhone, right? And you're satisfied with that and you get rid of the picture. Okay, don't do that. Don't do that. When you have a picture and you print it, that's your first generation. when you take a picture of it, you're creating a second generation. When you print that picture, we now have a third generation. Each time you create a generation of a picture, what happens is that you lose pixelation and you lose sharpness on the picture. So the more you do that, the more blurry the picture is, and the less you're going to be able to enlarge it, manipulate the picture, whatever. So whenever you can, if you have the negatives or if you have the raw format of the picture, if it's a digital, by all means keep that, because I'm telling you, you're creating second and third, fourth, 5 generations worth of pictures, and you end up totally losing the sharpness, and then you wonder why. Well, that picture is blurry. Well, it's blurry because it's a picture of a picture of a picture, right? Okay, these are old wedding pictures. That goes in there. This is memorabilia. Okay. This is all pictures. I'm gonna have a lot of pictures to sort through, you guys. Okay, more stuff like this. This is pictures, but it also has a wedding anniversary invite thing. Okay. So I now have one big container that's pictures and one big container that's memorabilia. William. So, yikes. So in here I'm keeping artwork. These are old pictures, portrait pictures. I need to bring them upstairs to the office. Look, it is a glare. It's Willie when he was 2, I think, 2010, 3. Okay, so this is the pictures. God, he was the cutest little thing. See, my little Willie. Wasn't he cute? Okay, that's Edward. Okay, so that's pictures. What is this? Oh, that's a card he wrote, so that's memorabilia. So we're gonna make, I put that in here, memorabilia, 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 more pictures. Oh my goodness, look at him. He is the cutest bug. He really is. These pictures are great. They should be framed. I don't need this. I'm really graduating from pre-K. Okay, so all of this. Okay, so these are all his school portraits, right? So I'm definitely keeping all of this. Okay, so that goes in picture. All right, now what do we have here? These are birth, you know, congrats. Drawings, first drawing in kindergarten, more portrait photos, keep that. Pictures, pictures. Yeah, his umbilical cord, yes, yes, it's in here. Don't ask. Okay, pictures. It is big glare. Can you see? Yeah, hold on. Here we go. Big glare on my face. Okay, so that's when he was born. Okay, so the stuff from the hospital. These are all the congrats cards, more pictures with the drawings, so that can stay in here. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I can't just keep everything. I gotta go through this whole box. Because there's more pictures here. I gotta go through this box. Okay, be right back. So this is what I was able to do, right? I got one empty box. A lot of it was pictures that I went into the picture box. And then the one that I have here, this is all Willie. So I was able to actually, oh, you can't see, okay. So then I have this box here. So I was able to condense Willie's big box to just this, okay. And then here, this is me. So we're gonna put that here. This is Scott. This is me. This is going to be Edward. Me. 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 Okay. And this is Edward, and this is Edward. Okay. So instead of having a box for everybody, I'm bringing it down to a box for all four of us. So that's a lot of cutting down. It really is. All right, let me move on. I believe. So I have a folder for him. That's perfect. Okay, so these are pictures. There's Edward when he was 3 years old. I don't know if you can see. There's a glare. It's hard. Okay, don't need that. There's Edward when he was 2. Oh, the cutest thing. Look at him. Oh man, I've been blessed with cute babies. Oh, these are so big. What do you do with these ginormous pictures? You know, when you get the school packages. Cute baby Edward right here. Okay, so these are all pictures and they go in. Okay, so birth announcement pictures, also, what does it say? Hospital ID pictures. Okay. Alright, so that goes in here. More pictures. Look at my Edward, he was so cute. Okay. Pictures. So these, they should all be upstairs, because they need to be put in albums. Oh, another Edward. Alright, so this is Edward's 2nd grade stuff. Alright, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go through all of this. And I'm only going to keep the stuff that's really important. Like, that was his favorite toy. I gotta put it somewhere else. Okay, look, there's more pictures. And whatever I'm keeping is gonna go in this box right here. He's gonna have his own folder. So he's starting to run out of space. Nah, I have room. Okay, so let me go do that. I mean, what kind of stuff am I keeping, right? Here, these are Edward's 2nd grade work. So there's writing samples, you know, things like that. So that's not all of it is good, but the ones that are graded, you know, and there's really good writing samples in it. So this one, like for instance, this is all A+ stuff. I'm gonna keep that. Keep this little thing. It's funny because they really don't do a lot of arts and crafts in this school. It's you know, I mean, they do potteries and stuff like that, but they don't make a lot of these little things. So when they do, I keep them. Transfer card from Christ the Teacher. Okay. Scores. Birthday card. Oh yeah, but that's from somebody who no longer lives, so we can keep that. Okay, these are scores.
So I hold you accountable, accountable. So grow up,
Okay, so this one is the family memorabilia, and it's got a lot of stuff that actually belongs to the kids. This is all Edward. That's William. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to empty this and put it in their respective folders. And then this is miscellaneous picture. So that goes in the picture box. That was a long time ago. That was before we got married. That's me and my dog, Aisha. That was in Brooklyn, in Crown Heights. Okay, so I can let go of this. And then same thing here. Yeah, these are all pictures. These are pictures. I'm going to need a second box for pictures, you know that? You guys like looking at pictures, so here you go. I never liked those big ones. You can't see it. That's with that word. Oh boy. Yeah, this is all pictures. So my goal today was to get all the pictures out of those containers so that I can have all the pictures together upstairs. So I just did that, and that worked for me. This is not the right time. I don't know why, because they're all the same. Alright, so now I have 2 bins of pictures. I only have 1 bin of kids' memorabilia stuff. This is Edward's. Like his very first 10/23/06, he's 4 years old. He wrote his first letter to Santa. That's the kind of stuff you want to keep, right? Dear Santa, my name is Edward's. I am a good boy. The king, this is what he wants. The king, a car garage, the Beriv, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, the Berenstain Bears, too much junk food. I love you, Edward. You gotta keep that stuff, you know? It's cute. Okay. Here's another one. This is Edward drawing Santa, and what I did is that the thank you cards for that Christmas, I used this. And then this is a Mother's Day card that he wrote to me when he was a kid. This is my memorabilia. Okay, this is Willie's wish list when he was 3 years old, so that goes in Willie. And this is Edward is grounded until Christmas following mediocre report card. Dear Dad, I am gonna watch Star Wars, The Clone Wars, and there's nothing you can do to stop me, Edward. I'm very, very sorry for disturbing you, Dad. Now please, 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 please let me watch Star Wars. See, you gotta keep stuff like that. That's hilarious. That could be used as blackmail later on. Okay, so this is nothing. We're gonna get rid of it. This is Sweat Team Viper. That's Edward. That's a family tree thing that we worked on. And that's Edward. That's family tree stuff. Okay. Edward. Letters from the Tooth Fairy to Edward, because you know, the Tooth Fairy writes the kids. 2010. So you keep that stuff. Later on, you want to get rid of it, go ahead. But for now, it's staying. Okay, these are William. See, anything that they made, that was that kind of arts and craft, I kept that because it's very few and far in between. Their school is just like not into this stuff. I don't know why, but those I kept. So that goes in Willie. First and second grade doodles. Oh, that's a James Bond one. Who did that? Edward. So I'm keeping this 3 boxes. Okay, one of them stays here, 2 of them goes in the office, and then I'm letting go of all of this. So believe it or not, this is big progress on my part, because in the past I would have kept just about everything. So I went from 5 boxes, I think, to just 3. So literally 2 of them, and then a whole bunch of DVDs are gone, and that's that. So what I'm going to do now, I need to put the fabric, I'm going to put it back into that room because I know it's here. I don't have any use for it right now. The curtains, the green curtains are in there, are from not the house in Normandy, but another house we went and we lived in, and they're over 14 feet tall. It was like one of those houses with very, very high ceiling. And it's the peony silk, it's green silk. I need to disassemble the curtains to get the fabric back. I'm not doing that anytime soon, but I know it's here. So that's going to back into that room. And then all of the drawings like this, I have 5 or 6 of those folders with drawings. I'm just going to put them flat on that surface in there, so that way they don't get damaged, and that will be it. And this, I got to figure out a way to put it in the office, so I don't know where it's going to fit, but it's going to have to fit. This is the TV in the basement. The Scots crossing of the equator is going to have to go in the frame over here. I'll tell you why, because these are the crossing of the equators of all the family members. So and Scott's Navy thing. So I also have, if you remember, in here I have that frame, that shadow box. So that's supposed to have his uniform. So all of this is eventually going to go over here. Okay, there's a method to the madness, but anyway, this is today's declutter. A full bag of stuff that I don't feel I want to keep, DVDs and stuff. And then all these boxes here that I don't want to keep, because if I have boxes, I'm going to fill them up. So they got to go. And from yesterday's, you probably remember that I did this. So this has been pretty much empty. And it's going to stay like this. And yeah, so I'm keeping that. 2 boxes are going in the office. And then the next one, this one here, I put all of Scott's homework when he was a kid that his mother gave us. So that's all here. So all of our stuff fits here. It's Scott, me, and the 2 kids. I'm going to close this, and guess what? I'm going to put it in there because that's easily accessible rather than having to move the sofa. And that one here is going to go back inside this cubby here. So wow, guys, day number 29. I can't believe I'm still getting rid of stuff. So that's it, you guys. That was day 29. Not too bad, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with being able to put all of our stuff into one box. I do realize that I have a lot of pictures, and a lot of them that I put in that box are duplicates, you know, from the kids' portraits in school. But I need to go through all of that. I need to scan all of it. I need to put it in albums. So it's going to be a very long time to do all of this, because remember, I have all the pictures from the past generations too. So whether on Scott's side of the family or my family, there's a lot of old pictures. Some of them even have like the negatives, or you know, the big negatives, and I have some tintypes. So there's a lot of stuff that needs to be address and organized and put into albums. Ideally, I'd like to have albums that are for Edward and albums that are for Willie. They are duplicates, right? So they each have a family album or family albums of all of the ancestors, and you know, but that's a long time, you know, from now, because it's gonna take me like, I don't know, probably years to put this stuff together. So this is 30 bags in 30 days. Tomorrow is day number 30, and we're gonna do a wrap up because there's really no other area in my house that I want to go through. Because I've done pretty much everything. Some of you have asked me about the yard. Scott and I did the yard when we were doing the garden, the vegetable garden. The deck doesn't need to be done. The only thing that needs to be done on the deck is the pressure washer, which we're gonna do probably at the end of the season, because we need to stain it and seal it before the winter. The garage was done. I did a series on the garage. That was a 4-part. So that was done 2 or 3 months ago. I can't really remember. So that's it. So pretty much every area of my house has been addressed. Every nook and cranny has been addressed. I got a lot of stuff out of the house, so tomorrow I'm doing a wrap-up and we'll discard one more item. So if you know me and you've watched the channel and this series from the beginning, you probably have a guess of what the item would be, but stay tuned, you'll find out tomorrow. Until then, thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe right here in the corner. Check the playlist down below for all of the other participants in the 30 bags in 30 day declutter challenge. I think they've done all a fantastic job, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, thanks for watching, you guys. Bye.